neutral field. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart to the left side. What a catch! Makes it in the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here comes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring you down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The balls come up to the line in a hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. A screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. Creative running there. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Oh, fumble on a kickoff. What a disaster. This is why a lot of coaches just prefer the fair catch now. It's worth it to start at the 25 without any risk.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Good throw, catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Swarmed by the defense.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. You're way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks Bucks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Deep ball back to the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going, or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's in the clear at the 20. Muscles past the defender. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national. Made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Hubbard.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Ducks are in the red zone.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the returner is brought down.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Saints are able to bring him down quickly. The ball's come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go to the draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. They pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He finally tackled him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. With the sack on first down, it's second down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Spins away from defenders. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Makes an open space. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Hubbard. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They call a sneak. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.